All right, here we go. I think we're cooking. There we go. Yeah. Can everybody hear me? What's up, Zoom? Right on. We're cooking with gas. Yeah, right now I'm running. They can come over. Tell them in chat they can come over. Bruce Wayne, what's up, man? Oh my goodness. Oh, what the hell? Wait a minute. Here, you smoke that.
What?
I didn't know I already had one in the ashtray. What's up, gang? Is that Wiz? Of course it is. There you go. Oh, thank you, Bear. Smash that like button. Share and subscribe. Throw this broadcast to the four corners of the world. Fire in the motherfucking bowl. Cheers, y'all. All right, I got to reload. God damn it. All right. You guys caught me unloaded. Damn it. All right, come on, hurry up. Get in the bowl. Good weed. There you go. That's where you want it to be. Yeah. Isn't that much nicer than laying around that nasty old grinder? I thought so. Cheers. Here we go, folks. Fire in the vault. This toke is dedicated to Don Bear. Holy shit. Whoa. Slow down, Margaret. All right.
Either I'm buffing or he's buffing.
He is. He does that. Would someone go to Detire's chat and drop a link, please?
I did.
Oh, you dropped a link? I don't think you know how to drop a link.
Well, I put that. Okay, I did do a link. I put that.
I knew it.
You was live.
It was a goddamn conspiracy.
Okay, I saw.
Oh, it was definitely a bear hit. That one worked. Come on, no, rule the world, dude. It's a front, man. These people have no power left. They have no credibility left. They ain't going nowhere, man. Colonel Shaw, Colonel on deck. Saluting the Colonel. Welcome aboard, Colonel. She is in the pole position, but the whole fucking thing, everybody knows it's a farce. I don't talk, like, I talk to, like, normal people every day, because especially recently, because I've been going into fucking Toledo and shit. And I'm sure half them motherfuckers don't even register as normal coming the other way. But like, even like black dudes and Latino people and shit are talking about fuck Biden, man. I just out in the street, everyday ordinary people are like, what is this guy doing? I don't think he's got a chance. Jake Tweeka in the motherfucking house. What's up, man? I don't think he's got a chance. Jake Tweeka in the motherfucking house. What's up, man? It's echoing. Holy shit.
I'm trying to get.
It's echoing down the valley. Out in the street, there is violence. Not around here, man. Not around here. There's a little bit. There was a little bit in Cleveland. There's a little bit in Cincinnati, I heard, but I didn't even see anything about that. But he's not voting for Biden either. Right on, man. I'm just talking to like the valets outside the hospital and shit. You know, they're like fucking a bunch of 20 something year old dudes trying to make a few bucks on the weekends and shit. Valet parking at the hospital. And like these guys are all just going, no, man, we're not voting for that fucking weirdo. And the large majority of them are pro-Trump. So I don't know. It's probably a regional thing. I mean, I'm not, doubting the rest of the country. But damn, if that's any indication of what they're looking at, they are in big, big, big trouble, man. Subsonic 22. There you go. Get one of them Mark IVs, put a nice silencer on it, some Subsonic 22s. Oh, good Lord. You could shoot somebody in a library and they wouldn't notice. Shenanigans, shock, canery, tomfoolery by the ton. Nogacity, nonsense, and most of all fun. Never forget, we are part of the greatest nation on the planet and the greatest people ever known. That's right. So sit down, kick off your shoes, relax, and enjoy a bit of Sick Pat. We're going to entertain your brain. The game just went live. Ain't that a bitch? Yes, skullduggery. I'm a big fan of skullduggery. Your knee keeps you from work? Holy shit. Yeah, right? Yes, Froggy, mischief. A little bit of harmless ne'er-do-wellism. The weenie. Oh my God, not the weenie. I used to be an adventurer like you till I took an arrow in the weenie. That's right, Apples. Sub up. Subscribe, like, and share. We need to get these words out to the people. They need to hear the wisdom of our chat, our wonderful chatters, the group of leaders that have been assembled here. Cold shot to the nuts. That's right, Jake. Roll a 20. It's critical damage. Oh, there you go. Froggy Jake Tweeka is one of my old D&D buddies. He can tell you. We played up some D&D, man. We raided all the dungeons. Sam T. Nice. It's not a critical, but that'll leave a mark. Yes, the Temple of Elemental Evil. What the fuck, man? What a fucking dungeon that was. Holy shit. Mm. And made him a dickhead. I rolled a natural 20 when I knocked an arrow. Nice. Sometimes you just got to throw a guy in the river. That's right, Jake. See, Jake remembers my wisdom. These pearls of genius stay with us. And I can't take credit for all of them. Most of them didn't come directly from me. Some of them did. Fire in the motherfucking bowl. Stupid gamers. You're gay. Fire on the goat. A bullywog. Of course you are. All right, cool game. Right on. I dig it, man. Holy shit. That one shook my peaches too. I really am. I'm actually stoned, man. This fucking weed's really good. But a dex build. Oh, you need to turn that motherfucker into like a fucking God damn it. What's the you got a cough to get off, baby. That's right, man. You smoking tonight, Jake? Tell your woman we all said hi too, by the way. You're killing me, Smalls. Ah, shit. I'm breathing, aren't I? Right on. Wow. You know that horrible feeling you get when you're like somewhere important, you're like at a fucking funeral or something, and the preacher is talking about Aunt Betty and what a wonderful bitch she was, and you can feel the cough coming. You feel the itch in your throat, you know it's fucking coming. Man, a fucking thing you can do it. You're trying to swallow and wiggle your tonsils, everything you can do to keep that bitch from coming out. But you know that in the end, Aunt Betty's funeral is about to be disrupted. You got the vid? Man, fuck yeah, Betty. You know that's right, man. Aunt Betty wasn't that fucking cool anyway. She confiscated my weed one time when I was a kid, god damn it. I know she smoked it. Thiefing bitch. I hear you, Huck. Good Lord. All righty, Don Barry, you hurry back, man. That's right. She could have just asked how to share. Been smoking with her husband for years. Oh, yeah, dude. The lung is like right on the verge of flying out one of these times. You'll get to hear me rinse it out and rinse it off and put it back in. Hey, JMB, what's up, man? I hear you, brothers. We are still alive and sucking air off the planet, and I'm calling that a win. You gonna eat all that? Jesse James, what's going on, man? From Twitch. Right on. Yeah. I told you to stop smoking cigars. Joe is in the hospital, bro. He just underwent some minor heart surgery. He got a stent put in today, and they're going to heal him up. And thief and bitch, right? So they're going to heal him up after this surgery, and then they're going to go in and replace a heart valve. They tried to give him a pig valve, but he said he didn't want no pig valve. He wanted a stainless steel valve. I told him he should have claimed that he was Muslim. They'd have fucking ran down the hallway beating the rubber off their shoes to get away from him. Yes, Pops. Pops is Joe. Joe is Pops. His name is George Joseph Spaulding, but nobody calls him George. Everybody calls him Joey. And that's like the people that really know him. Everybody else that's friends and shit, everybody calls him Pops. He's been Pops forever. I suppose there ain't but a handful of people left in the world that even call him Joey. You know? Will this stream include guests from StreamYard? It could. It could. That might happen. But I got to be honest with you, Jesse. I'm really getting back into the role of things. I'm still short some equipment. I'm replacing a bunch of my shit. So I'm still waiting on this fucking company to ship a bunch of stuff for me. No, don't. Yeah, Zoom's like, fuck that. I want to interview Zoom. I'm going to send Zoom an invite. Oh, good Lord, Jimmy. Who did I moderate that was already a parolee? I want Zoom to be my first interview. Well, Jimmy, come on with the intel, man. What happened? Jimmy, get the ATV, run. Yes. Escape into the jungle, Jimmy. It's your only hope. The intel. I am something of an information gatherer. It's kind of my thing. So, what do we talk about now? Wait a minute.
I'm seeing it, but not hearing it.
All right. What are you talking about, Jimmy? I never banned you. Certainly not intentionally, bro. Holy shit. If I did, it was completely accidental, and I'm sorry. Jesus. Yeah, right? You're a what you call it? You're a moderator here. You're all blued up, brother. Holy shit, my glass is empty. Wrench to the mechanic. That's right. Super mod. I don't know what that is.
See it, but not
Is there a
use it.
super mod? Wait a minute. Is there somebody over me and I didn't know about this? There's going to be a goddamn coup. Pat saying happy birthday, please. Ah, come on.
To who?
Hello, Michael H. Good evening. Have we met before? I don't recognize your online profile. And good evening to you as well. We have. Good. For the people that I haven't met, I like to warn them ahead of time. It's easier on their heart that way. At 7-Eleven. Ha! Right on. That's creepy. I don't care, man. Everybody's welcome till they piss me off. Then I pull on my tyrant pants. I think it was A4000T, but I remember one of us getting in a scuffle. No big deal. Good joke, man. That's cool. Ouija board. I don't need no stinking Ouija board. It's your birthday in an hour and a half. Murphy, it's on. Hour and a half. All right, so at midnight. I got you. All right, so we have to try to last till fucking Phoebe's birthday now. Pat levitates all on his own, right? I did that with my mind. I know, man. The glass should not be fucking empty. I talk directly to the spirits. I have a very fucking pragmatic relationship with the gods. Not only do they hold me responsible for my words, they make sure that I know they hear them. Tosses Pat a B. Holy shit. No, Mama. That was a drink. That was
No, bowl.
bowl. Okay. Well, you gonna make me another drink?
Yes, I will.
That's awesome. Thank you, Mama. White bass is good bait for catfishing. Yes, it is. So is striped bass. If you happen to have some in your local stream. Yeah, we may get to that, Michael. I don't know. We're just kind of hanging out, man, grooving. Is anybody else in a real big hurry to get me to get to StreamYard guests going? I mean, there could be. I'll invite people. I don't give a shit. I love the interview format. That shit rocks. It used to take much more expensive software to do that. And by that, I mean like last year, it used to take much more expensive software to do that. And now it's mostly free. It's fucking awesome. You want to go about 2 fingers deep in that glass, Mama? Cool. And then fill her up with 7-Up.
Yeah, I know. I just wasn't sure how much of that.
Bread and liver, slightly rotted, and the little balls you make out of it. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Liver balls. That's right. That's a double. A proper double, too. That's an Irish double.
Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Toys in trouble.
I ordered a double at the restaurant the other night, and the motherfucker came out with like some scientific liquid measurement device, man. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You pour some fucking liquor in the glass, then you put some pop on top of it. This ain't rocket science, Jack.
You waiting for
I will put exactly 1.74 ounces of liquor in your glass.
you waiting for the tires to do your song.
This ain't rocket surgeries, youngin. Bone apple tea. Cheers. I'm drinking whiskey mixed drinks tonight. I'm doing 7-Up on top of good bourbon. And by good bourbon, I mean bourbon that's absolutely not good. It's $8 a bottle, but it gets the job done. You know what I'm saying? Remember the benchmark, Jake? My benchmark whiskey. Hell yeah, man. Best $8 you'll ever spend. But it went up though. It's like $10 now. It's like $10.66 or something after tax. Fucking assholes. After the first one, you get used to it, right? Yeah, it's still not bad. Well, I mean, it's made by the people that make Buffalo Trace whiskey. So it's not like these guys are amateurs or nothing, you know? They normally brew top shelf whiskey. This is just like their off-brand shit. And it's really, there is no classier $8 whiskey, I promise you. I've looked the world over for cheap whiskey that was good. And most of it really sucks balls. But this shit is drinkable. It's smooth. It tastes good. And like I said, it's made by Buffalo Trace. So it's a good brewery, you know? My grandpa used to drink hand sanitizer. Yeah, I know, man. We had Uncle Richard. He drank the Sterno. You couldn't let him get anywhere near the camping section. It was embarrassing. My grandfather was a 100% Irish boy, born and raised in Dublin, Ireland. Moved to America and became a United States citizen. And he drank 2 glasses of whiskey a day, whether he needed it or not. One right after breakfast and one right after supper. He said if a man could get a potato in his belly and 2 glasses of whiskey a day, the rest is fucking negotiable. People wonder why I love that man. Grandpa showed me how, and it's a great system. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's always my goal too. I know a lot of guys like to flavor their shine and shit, but I like pure fucking unadulterated straight shine. No shit, Jake. What about the finish, man? Your name is straight Finland, dude. That's like Viking as fuck, Tweeka. I think you like 2%, really. Wow, you was on the outskirts of the family. Yeah, that's how you pronounce Jake's name, Tweeka. Tuikka. Yep. It's a Finnish thing, man. I don't mean like I'm finished saying that. I mean like Finnish, Finland, the country. Finnish. You know, log cabins and dried fish and all that shit. Yeah, I know, right? It's covered in fucking poison and lye. Fucking that's just and it's actually not horrible. I wouldn't eat a whole bunch of it, but I've tried it. You're finished and rushing your dialogue. God damn it. My diction coach is gonna fail me for the week. Son of a bitch. I am definitely getting a demerit for this. Make some of those videos, please. I think my cat is a communist. No, cats are too much individualists to be communists, dude. They don't even like each other. I got kicked in the diction once. Yeah, that's no good, man. That'll fuck up your speech for weeks. Good solid shot in the diction. Fucking can't even talk right for a while. Your dog is 100% a fascist. Yes, the mash is the most important part. It's the foundation of your whiskey or vodka or whatever it is that you're making. It's your mash is the foundation of your brew. If you don't have a good mash, if you don't have a good a well blended mash, you're going to have problems. I think the Siamese sister cats are closet liberals. You might be right. Feed me and I'm not responsible. That would actually fit perfectly with a Siamese personality. You need the monster mash. I did the mash. It got on and flats. It's sad that I know the words to that song. I know, but I do. Plenty of yeast in PA if you need some. I'll mail it. Fuck yeah. You sound like you forfeited a drunk karaoke night. Okay. It's not about the competition. It's about the message, man. Oh, I'm a musician, dude. Like a for real musician. I play about 6 different instruments and sing a little bit. Had a bit of training. I'm trying, Jake. I can't get my fucking equipment. The goddamn musician's friend won't send me my fucking equipment. I used to love them. Now I'm very angry. I can't re-fucking do I can't put the fucking the audio tracks back together without my fucking equipment, and these cocksuckers are fucking me around with it, and they're making me want to go down there and fucking Tony a motherfucker. Give me my fucking box. Bam. There you go. Give me my fucking box. I don't care. You back ordered? Bam. Give me my fucking box, you cocksucker. That's what I want to do. Sang to us one night on the old chat. It was pretty cool night. Yes. And we'll probably do that again. Not right now because I'm really fucking drunk and it would suck, but I will do that again. We are going to have live jams. That's a will do. Will Co.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's what I've always been working towards, man, so that we could have more live music and shit. Yeah, the last in line. Fuck yeah, dude. I love the lead in that song, man. It's not just a great sounding lead, but it's fun to play. Like, it's very, when you're moving, the way you move your fingers, it's very fucking playful and shit. You know what I mean? Dio and the boys were truly inspired on that one. So yeah, if anybody wants to send musician's friend online musicians supply catalog some fucking hate mail, I wouldn't even fucking hate you for it. No, don't send them hate mail, man. I'm just really frustrated. I want my gear. What do you think of the riots? Well, the riots aren't real riots. They're paid for. They are generated by George Soros and other high-level financiers in the leftist spectrum of the American political system. Now, as these things are superficial and bought and paid for by very rich individuals, the good news is that we can also do them by getting ultra-rich individuals to buy and pay against them. And so far, we're having a little bit of fucking success. Part of what Donald Trump has been doing is courting some big fucking donors. And now nobody's really been talking about that. And it really shocks me because, like, his money isn't enough. You know what I mean? He's putting together a coalition of power hitters. And, dude, that's... you add that to what his capabilities already are as a person, and holy shit, dude. Yes, George Soros is the real Nazi. I don't give a fuck how many times they tell you he was Jewish. He turned on the Jews to help the Nazis. He joined up. He's a fucking Nazi. And your safety reminder for the day, Nazis are leftists, folks. They're socialists. There you go. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. Keep the garbage on the left side of the fence where it fucking belongs. Of course he has no remorse. He's a leftist. There is no God to him. He is God. There is nothing above his judgment, right? That's why these people are so fucking dangerous. They do not realize that there are several levels above their judgment, poor as it appears to be. Thank you, Turks. Yeah, the speed at which you get there. Yeah. Socialism is a little more pussyfoot about it. They go the fucking social revolution kind of way. That's what all this SJW bullshit is about. That he's a goddamn Nazi. Junior, drag that sumbitch out back. I'm going to get my shotgun. Listen, some of the left-wing atheist guys really think they're doing the right thing, and they really think they're trying to be logical and scientific. Okay? But what's been happening in the last couple of years in mathematics, and I know a lot of people don't follow mathematics, it's really boring. And I'm not even very good at it myself, but I understand the basics of it. So when I talk to these guys that really are good at it, they tell me stuff like, dude, you don't understand what we've discovered. And they kind of reported on it a little bit a couple years ago, and they reported it as a bunch of academics were using a new letter code in their equations. And the letter code was the capital letter G. And what that meant was it referred to the God force. And what it was a reproducible number that they could not account for that kept popping up in their equations. Now, the thing about math that's really beautiful is that it may be our only absolute science. Because, you know, the numbers don't lie. Addition and subtraction doesn't change from one person to another. That's why they're pushing this 2 + 2 = 5 bullshit, because they don't want it to be a foundation upon which you can rely. The thing about math is that in order for it to be considered quote unquote true, it has to be infinitely reproducible. Like not just in regular science, like where it has to be reproducible in an experimental setting. But in math, it has to be universally reproducible. Like everybody that knows the equations has to be able to arrive at the same answer, or you're wrong. Right? Because in math, there is only one right answer. I don't care what they try to fucking tell you. That's the beauty of numbers, is that it may be our one absolute. People have been arguing about the absolute truth of reality for fucking centuries, and nobody can seem to come to a consensus. But maths are that one place. Yeah, right. Math is absolute truth. There is no opinion in math. You either get the right answer or you get the wrong answer. You know, every once in a while, math is kind, and it will allow you to occupy a small space of numbers, but not often. God is on our side. You're absolutely right. We stand on the side of truth, man. I don't know if you guys realize it, but that's what this is all about. This is about the fight for reality. They're trying to strip reality out from underneath people. They're telling you that the riots you see on TV are really peaceful protests. The poison they're putting in vaccines isn't really poisonous. The media that you see on the TV isn't really lying to you. And I mean, it just goes on, and the academics that teach you are really filling your head with bullshit. And bro, look, there's only so much of that you can do before the people standing just outside the perimeter are going, wait a minute, I'm waiting in line for this bullshit. Look what you're doing to all these people, right? And that's what it takes for people to wake up. They have to be able to look down and see the carnage of their neighbors at their feet before they go, holy shit, something's not right here, folks. Quite frankly, we should have joined up as a nation and marched on Washington decades ago. We dropped the ball, folks. We were not vigilant as Washington warned. We were not always mindful as Jefferson warned. Yeah, there's your sign. Well, Trump still hasn't said that he supports any kind of forced vaccination. In fact, he has been, so far, I've been watching very closely. So far, he's already said several times that he does not support forced vaccines. And and he still hasn't moved off that position, but he does seem to be rubbing elbows with some dirtbags. I'm not ready to cast judgment on that yet. He's been pretty clever lately, and I'm not sure that he doesn't think he's up to something. Yep, that's right, DZ. It's a republic if you can keep it. And it's up to us, and we really dropped the ball, man. As a nation, as a country, as citizens, we really dropped the ball. And I mean, I'm not talking about this as like catastrophically fucking existential for our fucking movement. I'm just saying that a lot of this is our own doing, man. And we got to own up to that. A lot of this is our own doing, always wanting to be the nice guy. And the fact is, you can't be nice to everybody all the time. Some people just need punched in the mouth. And as a society, we used to understand that, And again, as a society, we always seemed to instinctively know who the bad guy was and who the good guy really was. It wasn't always necessarily the guy with the badge or the hat or the special uniform. I think by the time we made it to 6th grade, we all know who the assholes were on the playground. Like there were no mysteries. Everybody knew who the assholes were. Most of you avoided them. Rightly so. Yeah, Big Pen. Big Pen lives matter. They're very, very important self-defense implements. I try to keep one around me all the time. And when that's all you got to fight with, Jack, you're glad for it. I'll tell you that. No, dude, look, DZ. Jesus never told anybody to be a fucking pushover, man. If you slap me, I'll turn the other cheek. And if you slap me again, God damn it, I'll turn the other cheek. But if you slap me again, I'm going to empty my fucking pistol in your chest, you motherfucker, because you're taking advantage and you're attacking me. And I don't deserve it. Jesus jumped on 30 motherfuckers on the temple steps with a bullwhip. He wasn't no punk. And he never told anybody to be a fucking pushover or a doormat for anyone else. All that shit, motherfucker. What would Jesus do? Well, you whining cunt. He wouldn't lay down and take it in the ass like you are. You motherfucker. Stand up and be a fucking Christian and stand up against the evil and call it out. Oh, but that would be frowned upon. Sit down, bitch. You lose. You fucking lose, dude. Sit down. You are not a Christ-like man. You are not a Christ-like woman. Sit the fuck down. Yes, that's what I'm saying. On the temple steps, he jumped on like 30 dudes with a bullwhip and was kicking their tables over, talking shit about their mamas. Jesus was a warrior, man. Jesus was a fucking warrior, and God hates a coward. I promise you. That is 100% true. It is in scripture. Look it up. Jesus attacked Pharisees on temple steps. Google it, dude. It's easy. You'll get 18 different versions of it. He said, yo, mama, wear combat boots. You Pharisee cocksuckers, you defile my father's house with your money. That's right, John. That's right, Apples. You got it, man. I know you never hear that story from Christians. That's what I'm telling you. Christians have lost their way. Christians have lost their holy fire. Teaching coming from the churches is against what I just told you. They'll tell you to just keep taking it in the ass. I'm telling you, that's a thing. I'm not making it up. I've spoken to these people myself. You know, and it bothers me, man. I'm not even Christian. I'm a filthy fucking heathen as far as they're concerned, but I have a great respect for the Christian religion. And it bothers me that their followers don't get it right. On the other hand, I don't blame them over much because their priests are liars in most cases. And lo, Christ beateth the shit out of them niggas. Yeah, for real, man, he did. He didn't even hesitate. It said he left his fucking disciples standing there in awe. He just like bailed on them, like, I'll be back in a minute, boys, and just went jumping on motherfuckers like you just disgust me. Jesus was glorious, man. And the motherfuckers I see populating his churches haven't fucking impressed me over much. That, of course, excludes the people here. You're all wonderful. And Jesus said, hold my beer. That's right, man. He was no joke, man. He was a man. He was a real man. And he understood what that meant in the human sense. Yes, exactly, Froggy. It was the fucking desecration of his father's house. It enraged him. Jesus was like, what the fuck are you doing? This house of spirit offers you eternal fucking life, and you pay it back by kicking the legs out from underneath of it. You're just disgusting pigs. He was only sinless because he did everything in its proper time. There is a difference between being sinless and being perfect. Okay? Absolute perfection is reserved for only one, and that is the Almighty God, the source of all fucking creation. And I don't know that guy personally. None of us do. He's too big for us. That's why Christianity has Jesus. Jesus is the intermediary. He speaks to the big guy for us. Well, he already spoke to him for us, actually. I believe he was sinless because he observed Ecclesiastes. He did everything in its proper time and in its proper way. I don't think he was quote unquote perfect. There are other prophets. There are prophets right here in this room, dude. People in this room speak from out the mouth of God all the time. You best open your ears, son. Wherever two or more are gathered in his name, period. Write it down, carve it in a stone. Wherever goodness uplifts and the darkness is driven out, that's where you go. That's right, Jake. Everybody got wisdom. You just got to listen, man. And I learned that a long time ago. My wisdom is finite. However vast it may be, it is finite. I'm a man. I'm a human. I'm going to make mistakes. I have and I will again. All we can ever hope to do is grow from that and learn from it and not make the same mistakes twice. That's right, Jake. Rule number 1, pay fuck attention. My dude, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a little known fact in this chat room that I do in fact love my dude, Jake Tweeka. That is my motherfucking road dog. I love that kid. He is just a fucking rock solid human being in so many ways. I wish I was what he was at his age. You know what I mean? Right on, man. But I really do. I wish I was what he is at his age. He has a great deal of understanding. Speaking my Scottish accent. Right the fuck on, Dallas. Screw ye, you fucking bastards. Jesus being God's first creation, sent down and then birthed as a man. Right on. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I have absolutely no problem buying any of that. Skål. Cheers. L'chaim. Zdrovia. Давай. Давай. I know enough languages to get beat up on almost any bar on the planet. I am nearing my goal. Young Turks, look at you getting all Buddhist on a nigga. The answer is not so important as the question. Right the fuck on, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a classically trained individual in our midst. Oh, grasshopper. A bowl is most useful when it's empty, right? See, but I think that's some communist propaganda too. I think that's one that the Confucius haters slipped in on us, man. If it wasn't for the Bible, Satan wouldn't be poop. Okay, yeah, because you have to have the binary. You have to have one to compare it to the other. If you have no understanding of one side, you won't appreciate the glory of the other. I get that. Right on. Fire in the bowl. Fire in the goat. What? Was that a goat sound?
More like that.
Yes, yin and yang, two opposing forces, each containing a tiny element of the other, just enough to make it hate it. Because nothing happens in stasis. If the universe didn't turn and everything was safe, nothing would happen. Nothing would happen. I don't see that as much of a goal. The trick is balance, folks. The universe seeks balance. Water seeks equilibrium. The answer is there for everyone to see. God spoke to us long ago in both the form of nature and in biblical script and in many other ways. You want to know what God thinks? Go sit in the woods for a while. I think of things in a very simple kind of way. You know what I mean? Like I don't try to overcomplicate shit. And if I found that if you look for a simple answer, usually you can find one. The truth is often much more straightforward than most people think. Yeah, all that. I'm a true Christian. Well, who determines that? I don't remember God showing up and going, everybody look here, singularity. He's a true Christian right there. Here you go, saying, put the t-shirt on, true Christian right there. I don't remember anybody saying that shit. I can't even say I'm a follower of Christ. I'm a follower of the way, the path. That's right, Joseph. And everyone's devil is the same devil. There are only two gods, the lie and the truth. Decide which one you serve right now, period. You want to figure it all out? That's where you start. Because let me tell you something. Let me be real about this. God, the almighty creator of the universe, doesn't give a fuck what hat you wear to church. Zero fucks. I promise you. He created the universe in a dream. You really fucking think he cares what your fucking uniform looks like? Come on, man. It's vanity. That's why Jesus wore sackcloth. Because he realized it. He figured it out. It's all fucking vanity. It's stupid. That's right, Bubba. And we can only lie to ourselves. Like, we can't lie to God because he already fucking knows. You know? He did make a nice comment about your MAGA hat. Very cool, man. I would imagine that's something he would approve of. Yes, absolutely would have given us free will. Look, you can be a jealous God. Look, I would not. How do I put this? If I was the creator of the universe, okay, and I created everything, and part of the shit that I created just thought that I was a dick. You know, it's a classic father-son thing, you know, right? That like father and son are nothing alike. They just don't fucking mesh on anything. It happens all the time. We've all seen it. And that's, I think, the way God would not necessarily feel about humanity. Like that's the way humans think that he would feel about us. But much like our fathers would laugh at that and think how foolish we were. No, I love you forever. You're my son, right? Well, God looks at us the same way and he goes, no, you're foolish. You don't even understand the way I think. I planned the universe and you're part of it. And you're, you know, you're unique and beautiful in your own way. And that's why I'm sad, not because, you know, of some silly competition. Now, on one hand, competition is good because it sorts the weak out. And it's just evolutionarily a good idea. But God doesn't give a fuck if we were the weakest beings on the planet, but we still respected and revered God. He would give us our due. We would earn our place in heaven. Right on, Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's in there. and I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church, and I ain't even got a garage. You can call home and ask my wife. Right on, DZ. Rest in peace, Charlie. Death is just another step along the path, folks. Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. And we really will see all of our loved ones when we get there, because that's the way the universe works. God is a forgiving God. He's not just jealous, he's also forgiving. Right. You have to decide where you're placing the look. We're all adults and we're all responsible for our own lives. Okay. When I stand before God, what I can honestly say, and it's the only thing I can probably honestly say about my whole life as a whole, and that is I always tried to do what I thought was the right thing. Now, I sure as fuck didn't always get it right. But at the time, I really thought I was doing what I had to do. I was doing the right thing. And if that means I got to carry an ass whooping for that, well, so be it. You know? Because I ain't gonna fucking back off of none of it. I've always intended to do the right thing. I've never hurt anybody that didn't hurt me first. Ever. I heard a whole bunch of motherfuckers that thought they was gonna beat Ruley up though. I pounded on a whole mess of them motherfuckers. Oh, they so surprised. The look on their face, they're like, oh, what's happening right now? Yes, I did, Murphy. Thank you. And you paid for it. I do have to get another copy of my doctoral fucking acceptance thingy because my house burned down and like we lost all our shit. Well, not all of it, but like a bunch of it burned in the fucking fire. Some of it we still had in storage and shit, and I can still get my copies, but it's going to be a minute. Thank you. Yes, you did your job, Murphy. I ought to make y'all motherfuckers call me doctor now. Dr. Pat. Of course, I'm not going to do that. It's just kind of funny in my head. So, whatever. Dr. Sick Pat. Well, technically, I've got the same degree that fucking, Martin Luther King had. He was a doctor. I got the same shit he had. Just didn't take me as long to get it. He went to seminary and shit. I was like, train me online. I was done with that shit in a week. Night, Don Bear. Take care, bro. Dr. Sick Pat DDS. Yeah. That's some scary shit, man. Good night, Jake. You take care, man. And tell everybody we love them. We're kind of stuck on the other side of the state now, but that's the way shit goes. Baptize you. Holy shit. You know what? I don't have anything put together for a baptism, but I'm sure we could work something out. I could certainly anoint you or something. I have good herbs. and good knowledge. Although we do have a fucking stone quarry full of water about a half mile from here. So, that's possible too, I guess. Drown you? Hell no. I plan to get a lot more entertainment out of you, lady. I need you online where you can make me giggle. Bathtub, anything. Yeah, we got a quarry. It's got like a big ass beach and stuff that they like pay to go down on now. It's all fancy and shit. Well, thank you, Murphy. It wasn't that much. I just had to submit my thesis, really. Like I had everything else pretty much finished, and I didn't have the fee at the time. And I submitted my thesis on the pentagram. Was what my thesis was based on. And they gave me they sent me the certificate, so that was cool. They accepted my thesis on the pentacle. Which is especially exciting for me personally, because that means that I was right all along. Fucking love being right. Woo! All right, that's enough of that shit. Soon I will go full fucking Gandalf. I'll have a bunch of fucking hobbits following me around.
Get the poor duck.
Get the pool deck. Oh, yeah, because that would be rainwater. That would work. Yeah. Look up September 9th, watch the moon. Well, I watch the moon all the time anyway. Tells us Vikings when it's best to attack.
Mama said last night it was supposed to be
the new moon.
The stars thingies, shooting stars last
Yeah, the
night.
meteor fall. And when to get high. That's right.
Last night.
Fire in the motherfucking bowl. Cheers, y'all. Jesus, I got to pack my shit again.
Yeah, you've been hitting that all yourself.
I was hitting that myself. I was running down the road without you, fellas. Holy shit. I thought I hit it like once.
I didn't hit it. So you let it burn out.
Apparently. Something. Jesus Christ. We're going to need more weed. All right.
Yeah, you've been hitting it quite a bit.
Holy shit, there's only like an eighth left of this. All right. Whatever. I'll get more. I'll make Dean give me another fucking quarter till later. Like, give me your weed, dude. You will feel so much better. Yeah, you got it. That like, I'm smoking Reclaim. I hear you, man. Oh, dude, I've always hit them periods where I got to fucking like, I'm dry hitting all my pipes. And I'm like, thank God I don't clean my pipes, man.
You
I've still got a
all that
giant-
ash.
Yeah, I've still got a giant ball of fucking resin in this little plastic cup, man, that I dug out of my glass pipe when it broke. Fucking things like 2.5 grams of straight fucking black resin, man. I've been leaving it sit, letting it settle out, man. I'm gonna gather up some of that oil at the bottom of that bitch. Dry it out of this one pipe forever, right? It's got like a 1/4 inch of weed built up on the inside of it. It only still smokes because it was a power hitter to start with. Oh yeah, straight resin, man. Aside from the fucking human spit that's in it, it's fucking just straight fucking weed resin. If you let it sit and separate out the oils and shit, man, that's good collection, nectar collector shit. Reclaim. It's all good reclaim, man. And you get a bunch of it. I put that shit in my vape. I like fill it halfway with vape oil and fucking then put some of that shit in there. It's usually entertaining. But you got to be careful because if you put too much in, it smells like straight fucking weed. Then the manager looks at you funny in Walmart. My Bob Marley bong has never been cleaned. Right on, man. What do I need to do?
Take a little bit of that and stick it in there, and when you do that.
Oh, in the breathing treatment machine. Kim wants me to put weed in my breathing treatment machine.
No,
that
a
should be
little
fucking
bit of
awesome.
The oil.
Yeah, right. That might be all right too. I'll have to do some research. I don't know how them fucking things work.
You put the liquid in there. So just drop the oil in it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know how the liquid in the breathing machine treatment thing, it might not work with oil.
Yeah, it does.
Ah, Jesus. How do you know? Citation needed, lady.
I've done it before. I've been on them things since I was 19.
Yeah, all right. Time oil. Yeah. Shit. All right, folks. Here we go. I've cleaned out the old breathing passages. Let's clog them suckers up with some weed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire in the bowl.
Dead soldier.
Dead soldier. Is that the last of my drink? All right. We're finishing the 5th tonight, folks. Oh, lordy, lordy. All right, I got to take my glasses off for that one. Whew. Oh. Great God Almighty.
Yeah, great God Almighty.
Oh, there she is. That's how I know my woman loves me. She brings me drinks.
Make them too.
Yeah, I know. You make my drinks. You bring them to me. You're fucking awesome. M what? Who? She does cook good. And what she doesn't know how to cook, I know how to cook. So like we work well together. I give her tips about her cooking all the time. Good night, Froggy. Ladies and gentlemen, the epic frog, the legendary frog is turning in. May your lily pad be comfortable and your sleep be the sleep of angels, bro.
I keep laying my glasses down.
You keep laying your glasses down.
Yeah, and there when I go to make your drinks. Them ones don't work so good to see.
Oh, those are the Airwolf glasses.
Them are
You remember that old TV show Airwolf? He wore them amber lens glasses.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't help me read my stuff very
There's a little bit of Froggy in your hearts and minds. That's right, man.
Night, night, frog.
Night, night, Froggy. Wizard of Oz, Emerald City, and the game. Right on, man. Vehicle dynamic control sensor. That sounds complicated, dude. Just the name of it scares me, bro. Ampat Emerald Wizard.
The tires never did come.
No, Aaron didn't never make it. He fucking passed out, I think.
Well, he wanted to hear your song and he never.
Well, I couldn't fucking play it
He
anyway.
never showed up.
I just uploaded some video today. Right on, man. I'll go check that out later. Thank you.
Got half an hour.
Check that out. I got a half hour.
A half hour before you have to sing happy birthday.
A half hour before I got to sing happy birthday.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah, 27 minutes.
Well, yeah. Want me to get your guitar?
Found out why it's so cheap. No, for fuck's sake.
You're not going to play your guitar to sing happy birthday.
I don't need a guitar for happy birthday. God damn, if I can't sing that a cappella, I got problems as a musician.
Well, I thought I'd get to hear your guitar tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
I ain't heard it for a long time.
Yeah, like a year.
Yeah, that's about how long you've been living here.
Since your birthday? Holy shit. What am I doing? Oh, there it is.
I didn't even hear it on my birthday.
That's a lie. I sang happy birthday on your birthday. I was sitting in the kitchen or in the dining room when I did it.
But you didn't do the guitar.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
why I said I didn't hear the guitar on my birthday.
So now you feel like you've been cheated.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You wait till next birthday. You're going to have a live band, lady. I'm going to get a drummer and a bass player and we'll power trio your ass.
As long as you give me a lap dance with that too.
A lap dance? Holy shit. Mama said I got to shake my ass for her birthday. What the fuck? Oh, the things I do for my country.
Well, at least I didn't.
What?
At least I didn't ask you to drop your pants for my birthday.
No, you didn't. No. I was surprised, actually. Mama may toss you some ones for shaking that ass. Put it on the glass, motherfucker. Stop before I get a visual. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to even visualize that shit. Jesus Christ, and it's me. Says it's recalled. The dealer will fix it for free, but if people have told me they always find something else needs fixing to charge you arm and a leg. Yeah. That's usually the way they do it, Bruce. It's a racket. That's how they get you. I got to call that Safe Light shit, man, and see if they can help me with my fucking glass. Holy shit. The Dipsy Doo Flipperoo. Joseph. That's right, man. It's hard to stand up to the Dipsy Doo Flipperoo. It's a complex maneuver. All right. Holy shit, Mama. We only got 5 cigarettes left. Cigars. Victory cigars. All right.
Oh, is that what I put earlier with cigars instead of cigarettes?
Yeah, victory cigars. I'm good. I like a cigar. You know that. Flip, double flip, gone wrong where you end up in a belly flop. Yeah, because like the leftards, they still don't get it. They still haven't woken up to the fact that everybody knows. You know what I mean? Like they keep trying to push the joke, but everybody's already heard the punchline. AKA the trick bag. That's right, man. You put yourself in a trick bag, nigga. all day long. Put yourself in a trick bag. And that's the worst kind, you know. It's always kind of a half a win if you can blame somebody else. But if you put yourself in there, damn, man. Ah, Dallas. 2008 Subaru for $1,500. You know there's something wrong with it. I already found it was factory recalled for vehicle dynamic control sensor installed backwards. Yeah, I mean, you know, make them fix that shit. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Yeah, right. I like my dynamics controlled by me. I don't like other people controlling my shit. Knowing damn well you could never do just one flip. Good thing I'm a floater. Yeah. Dude, the best car that Subaru ever made was that Outback. It's a little tiny station wagon, but it's 4-wheel drive. Dude, the seats in that thing lay down from front to back. You could lay a 7-foot. You could lay Shaquille O'Neal from front to back in that motherfucker. You, the wife, and 2 fucking kids under 10 could camp in that bitch. And it's all-wheel drive. It's awesome. Pull a little trailer with your fucking gear on it. Fuck. Watermelon sized bruise. Right on, man. All-wheel drive. Yeah, at least all-wheel drive. I mean, 4-wheel drive is better in the winter, but all-wheel drive is okay if that's what you got. You know, it's better than 2-wheel drive in either front or back rear-wheel drive. Well, that's the problem with old cars. Eventually, it costs you more than they're worth to keep them on the road. And at some point, you have to ask, is this car worth it? You know, some cars are. That's what I did with my fucking, my old truck. I don't know how many fucking oil filters and shit I put in that motherfucker. Brake master cylinders. Eventually, my aunt took that decision out of my hands and drove it into a ditch, but you know. Good night, Miriam. Have a good one. Good night, Singularity. All my friends are going to bed. God damn it. That means it's time for the real rock and rollers to get down and dirty. $3,200 for a car with 289,000 miles on it. Yeah, right. You better love that car, Phoebe. For real. Like, that's the way I felt about my truck. I just love that truck. and I kept pumping money into it just because I love the truck. You know, if you don't love the vehicle, dump it and get something else, man. Because eventually it runs out of being fucking economically sound. But your dogs are ready to howl. That's right. My dogs are ready to jump up and howl whenever I call it. I hate that flipping car. Yeah, it's time to get another one. You know, take that same $3,200 or whatever it is and invest it in a new fucking used car. You'll be way happier for it. It's time to part ways. I parked it for a year and said time for a better car. He was the ding ding that said let's fix it. Yeah, you know what? Whatever it is now, I mean, the fact is you've already decided that you're done with this fucking thing. Dump it for a few $100. Fucking that'll cover the title and insurance on your new car. Get something good and cheap, you know. Dude, I bought this Mazda that I'm still driving for $1,000, man. You know, and like I've got 2 years and a little bit on it. So, you know, I don't know. You got to just kind of fucking call your shots, figure your shots, and get out while the getting's good in some cases, you know. Yeah, right, Bruce. Yeah, when you don't have one, any vehicle that fucking goes when you turn the key and stops when you push the brake, that's a fucking good vehicle. You're exactly correct, man. I would get more if the brakes failed while I was paying my insurance. Yeah, well, you know, praying for little miracles don't always mean they arrive. I'm more inclined to go for the sure thing. $100 cars, gotta love them. Well, I usually shoot for $1,000. Look, I've my experience has been if you look around and you find the fucking the just some dude that wants to get rid of an old car, you can get a pretty decent ride for about $1,000, between $1,000 and $1,200. This Mazda I bought for $1,000 it's going to run forever. You know, I changed the oil and filled it with fucking oil stabilizer and fucking good oil. This thing will run for another 100,000 miles, you know. Tomorrow oil change. Right on. Yeah, fuck yeah. And they don't take much, just a little bit of TLC, man. I told my dad once, my adopted dad, I said, man, my life is just going to be a string of $1,000 cars. I didn't know how true that was going to be at the time. The money pit. That, right? Mm. And that's it, man. It all comes down to how much are you willing to invest in the vehicle. You know, I loved my truck, so I just kept putting money in it. All right, we're close enough. I'm going to wrap this up by midnight. But in the meantime, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Murphy's Law. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Keep your ass alive. Sell your shitty car. Get you a piece of land. Let's make this happen. Oh, look, I've started some shit. Right on, Patriots. Good night. God bless. May everybody receive the blessings of their labors. Cheers, y'all.